back on Friday kind of a thing. And it
Nice.
was right before we got married. And so in those days, you handled everything by fax. So the contract for the rehearsal dinner was sitting in the fax machine for, probably a half a day or so,
Yeah.
long enough to start all kinds of rumors about, how rich people in Virginia must be, because just look at these prices.
Right. Well, turns out we can't really afford them anyway. I'm just kidding.
No, it's true.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started.
Okay,
Maybe I'll wait like 4 or 5 minutes, see if we can
sure.
get
Yeah.
spoilers, and then I'll quickly show you how to do a one-page landing page, so
Okay,
that
great.
we could potentially use it for Facebook advertising, or send to a client if you want to just send them, just a snapshot of something. So
Yeah,
it's pretty simple.
good.
Pretty simple. So have you gotten with Roxanne and signed up with DAR and got the MLS and everything?
Yeah, I'm waiting for, get my license number out of the state and all that sort of stuff. But
Oh, because they haven't sent it yet.
no, I just passed the exam last week, or took the
Oh,
exam last week. So
that's so unpredictable. It's either like a week or like 4 weeks.
yeah, so we'll see what happens.
There we go. We got Judy. Hey, Judy.
Hey, Mike. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Judy. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. So I have a hard stop at 12.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get too far over there, so it should be fine. But
Okay.
I would just tell Peter I was gonna wait just a couple minutes, see if we can get some other people to roll through.
You can see I got all dressed up for your class, Mike.
I appreciate that. You mean you got dressed for the class?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Did my morning workout and haven't had a chance to clean up yet.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh, well.
Good job getting after it. Yeah, I have a bunch of, I've just decided to just put like a home gym in my basement. So I have a bunch of stuff coming so I can finish it off.
Oh, good.
Because I'm sure all this stuff's coming for a second wave eventually. And then they're
Yeah.
gonna shut
Yeah.
At least a second wave, third wave.
Yeah.
Until they put all of our trackers inside of us with the vaccines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
I don't know.
we'll all get chips embedded to serve all kinds of purposes, right?
Yeah.
All right, I think that's probably, we got 3. Let's go ahead and start. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Oh, awesome, she's recording. Screen share. All righty. Good morning, how are you? All right, today we are talking about single page landing pages and some things we can do with them, how to make them. Okay, let's see. So this past Tuesday, we had another update. All the updates, they did a lot of fixes, a lot of bug fixes this time. So if you guys are using the app or trying to use the app, make sure to go and download the update for your apps. They should be doing it automatically on the App Store, but just make sure you're looking at the most recent version.
Oh, wait. So is this landing page, is this for our website or is this for the app?
So.
Or is it the same?
You can add a page to your website, or we can do standalone. A landing page generally is its own standalone, like just web page. So you could use it as like a single page website, a single page listing landing page.
Oh, okay. So this would be if you have a new listing,
Mhm.
you can put all the information on it, and then when you social media post it in on Facebook, you have the link going back to the landing page.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool.
That's what we're gonna make. All right.
Can
So
you though add the landing page? Would it be the same way if you were adding the page to your website?
it's a little different, and I'll show you where it differs.
Okay.
Essentially, the end result is the same. Not the end result, but the end result is either a page by itself standalone or a page that's connected to your website. And it'll make more sense here in a minute.
Okay.
All right, so first thing we want to do is we go to consumer down at the bottom. It's the very last applet. This one's still grayed out. I really want to play with it, but I haven't been able to lab on it yet. So hopefully soon. So we'll go to consumer. That's where we start. As you can see, I have a ton of landing pages. Probably make that one not active. Okay, so you'll notice we have a couple different things up here. We have landing pages, then we have my agent site pages, and then we have guide builder. Guide builder, we're not gonna go into this, but this is when someone signs up for your app or they log into your website. These are the different steps in the process of buying and selling. And we'll have another class on how to do this, filling out the guide and going through it. We touched on it briefly when I did the website training, but we'll go more in depth with the guides. But for this one, we're gonna focus on, like I said, landing pages. So what we do is we go over here to create a new site, just this little green button. And this is what I was saying, Judy, is this is
Wait a
where,
minute, I didn't even see where. Oh, down at the bottom, the green button at the bottom.
right here at the top, create a new site is what we click on.
You know what? I think it's covered. Let me move the pictures, the photos of us.
Yeah, that's like the goat. That's like,
There we go. Okay, I couldn't see it because our photos were in the way.
there we go. There we go. Create a new site. And so, like I said, this is where the two diverge. You're going to go either put it on your agent site or we're going to make it a standalone page. For this training, we're going to talk about doing a standalone page. All right, so we're going to create page. And the first thing I like
Oh, wait a minute. Right off the bat, sorry, Mike.
to,
I don't have that button up there. It's like my version of the whole command maybe didn't get updated or something. Like I clicked consumer down where you did, and I have landing pages, agent site, guide builder, and then on the right it says site. Okay, I have the same site and app setting that you have. It doesn't even say create a new site though. I don't have that option. Oh, wait a minute, let me, no, okay, sorry. I got it. Never mind, I'm being stupid. Screen was too small. Okay.
All right, so create a new site. We're gonna do a standalone page. Sometimes just saying it out loud just helps, you know, walk yourself through it. So what we do, first thing I always do, I always give the page a name. This is normally for doing it for a single page website for a new listing. I'll put the address. It's an easy way to you know, remember what the landing page is about. So I'll put the address up here. First thing I want to do is, so these are, let me just point out what some of these things are. These are the different views that you can view the landing page in and how they're going to look on the different platforms, whether that be cell phone, tablet, computer. These are just a simple undo and forward and redo buttons. Preview. Okay. I've never used that button, the preview button. I don't know. When we put it together, we'll see what it does. Let's see here. These buttons I almost never mess with because, to be honest with you, they're just not that functional. They need to update that. So just, I wouldn't mess with these over here, but the widgets is what we're going to concentrate on here. So let's make it really easy to build a page really quickly. And to make sure that all of this stuff goes even faster, in your settings, up here in your settings, you need to make sure that your marketing profile is filled out. And I probably mentioned this, it has to be once a class. So under your connect settings and then your marketing profile, making sure that your picture, your name, all of your credentials are in there, your bio, the brokerage logo, all this stuff, it feeds everything and it auto-populates all the marketing pieces that go through command. So this, if this isn't like item number 1 or 2 when you first start doing command stuff, it really should be. Okay. So
Okay.
marketing profile inside of settings under connect on the left-hand side. Make sure to do that. Okay. Back to standalone web page. This is where we put the address. There's 2 Ds in address, I think. Okay, and the reason that it's important is that now we can go ahead and we can just move over a branded header. I would always suggest to put the header on there. And then you're gonna wanna put, we'll put the listing information. And then you can kind of like, it's up to you really, what you wanna put next. I like to go ahead, you know, if maybe throw in a little market snap.
Wait a minute, you said listing information. How does it,
We'll get there.
okay,
We'll get there. We're just gonna add the widgets we want first. And this will be the order they are shown to. And as you can see, it still says Barton Hills, so we just haven't configured them yet. These are all just basic widgets, and then we go back and configure.
okay.
Okay, and then I don't know if the video is working yet. Let's just see.
All right, so what, wait, you put branded header, listing information, and did you put something else in after that?
I put a branded header. I dragged over listing. I'll show you how we configure those. And then I dragged over Market Snap. And I put
Which
video
is,
in there.
okay, let's see, what is Market Snap again? What's on there?
It shows the actives and sold
Okay. Okay,
for a certain neighborhood.
okay.
And then I dragged a video because I just kind of want to see if it works. And then probably one of the more important items, a lead form, right? It'd be nice to get someone's information.
Okay.
And then I always end that with, on the ends of it, you're always going to want the brand header on top and the legal footer on the bottom.
Okay.
All right, so just keep that in mind.
And as you drag it over, it's just going to keep putting things lower, you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. And then you should be able to, usually they have a, you got to move them?
Yeah, I was going to ask that if you could, once those blocks are in there, can you move them around or?
Yeah, you used to be able to. There was like a menu on the top portion of it. I wonder if you like click it. Oh, see there, see how it dropped down there?
Yeah.
But I want the listing one. Is that for the listing one now? Okay, so I click on listing and there it is. So if I did that, does it move it? No. I got rid of it.
It's one way to resequence them.
But like if I wanted to say move the neighborhood market, see there it is right there. What if I click the arrow and then I can drag it? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that's what.
Okay.
And then this button is,
Duplicate. Isn't that a duplicate?
it looks like it. Yep. That's a duplicate button. So we'll just trash that one. And now we just have the one. Okay. So after we add all the widgets that we want, we go ahead and down here we hit configure widgets. So now it's going to take us.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Where's configure?
It was
How did you get that? Wait. Oh, okay. Configure widget. Okay. So we click that.
Configure widgets.
And
And
mine said no listing selected.
yeah, well, first we're going to do the branded header. Header text is going to be.
Oh, okay. So I have to click on branded header and then say configure.
You should just be able to click on branded header. From here, you just click on it and then you go through. So
Okay.
new listing don't you have one in Countryside, or is that gone already?
Yeah, it's already under contract though. But I will use that one if I can pull that in. That's my latest one.
Or how about, well, just for example. And then the rest of that, so we can save and apply, and it should go ahead and put it up there. New listing in Countryside. Beautiful. So they have these little arrows here. So now we're on the listing one. We go ahead and browse listings. You can change the search properties over here by MLS number, KWLS number, or I think I said everything already. What is the address for that Countryside listing?
18 Carrollton.
I wonder if it's under contract, if it'll show.
Yeah, it's pending already. You spelled it wrong too. There's 2 L's actually. But if it's pending, will you be able to find it? Oh, there it is at the top.
The answer is yes. We will. So now we can change. So this main picture, we can have it be any one of the pictures. It pulls all of your pictures from the MLS. So you can make that whatever you want. Let's see here. We'll just make it the front. That's fine. We'll hit save and apply, and then it will update.
Okay. I just saw when you did that, you said save and apply, and it says widget not configured.
At the
Did it actually save it or not?
yeah. I mean, it updated with the
Okay.
with the MLS info, so it should have all of the big items, square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, year built. It's gonna have about the property. This is just straight from the MLS, what you had in there. And then it's gonna have a scroll through of the pictures, you know? Oh, is this one? Oh my goodness, I've been in this exact, not this house, but like the exact model of this house in another part of Countryside.
Yeah.
This like fireplace here, or like fireplace.
Yeah, they're all very similar.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I don't know what's going on, but I can't even get now. I'm like stuck on the header. I've done it. I've done save and apply.
Okay.
And then, but I try to click now.
Did you try clicking
Coming
back?
back with widget not configured, and I'm trying to move down to the listing part, and it won't even let me switch off of it. I'm stuck on. Does that make sense at all? Like
you're on branded header, so you see this right now, right?
Okay, yeah, it's in blue. Yeah, it just like that, like
Okay.
yours in blue. But now if I click below on the list, how did you move off of that to the other widget?
So you can either go back, and it'll take you back here to the.
Oh, okay.
Or
Okay.
you can just hit the next arrow, the arrow on the other side, and it'll take you to
Okay.
the next
I
widget.
thought I was trying to click like we were earlier on the.
Oh, like on
That's
this
the
one?
thing. There's these little things, and you just get stuck. It's like, okay, in one phase, we're able to just click on all these different things. And then I
Yeah.
was like, no, I can't do it. All right.
So then
Okay.
we configured the listing. So I'm going to scroll on over to Market Snap. So we'll just call it Countryside. And it's 201. Is that 6.4 or 6.5? It's
6.5.
Yeah, it's 6.5. And then Countryside should be, it's not Oak Ridge though, is it?
No, it's Belmont. They don't have, just stick with Countryside. Does it say They don't have all the correct neighborhoods.
Let's just see what.
Yeah, it just says Countryside Oak Ridge. It's not really Oak Ridge, but that's the best it shows.
Let's see the area it shows though. I mean,
that's the correct area.
That's pretty close to the, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's I don't know why they put Oak Ridge is one small neighborhood of Countryside. They just got it messed up. We can't change these names or anything, can we? These neighborhood names?
No, unfortunately. It'd be nice if we could draw our own. That would be cool. That might come in the but the thing is like no one's gonna see that Oak Ridge. That's only on our side. Over here on the page, it's gonna say Countryside, and most people will identify with that. All right, so I'm kind of interested in this video. Check out Countryside. Why did I capitalize the S? Use the URL. There's got to be like a YouTube video on Countryside, right? Or maybe you make a video on Countryside. You know? Post it on YouTube. Oh, I meant the community. Why is Bob Denver? Oh, whatever. All we really need is just a URL.
Because the country roads.
Country roads. There you
Countryside and country roads.
Yeah, that looks like Countryside.
Yeah.
All right, let's put that in there. I don't know what it does. I haven't used it before, so I'm interested to see what happens. The only thing here for the contact form is you can change it to, you know, whatever you want. Call me. Right, so it changed it to there. Oh, I duplicated this one. But I can't configure it, weird. Okay, and then the legal footer should already be all filled out as long as you did your marketing profile that I mentioned earlier. All right, so I'm going to save. Yep, I'm gonna save it. Should have been able to publish it from there, but I'm guessing something isn't configured. And I think it's that other lead form that I need to go delete. All right, video, what's going on? Oh, description. Check out. Maybe I didn't hit save and apply on the video. What's it like here? I don't know. All right, so that's what you want. When you get back to this list, you want all check marks. All right, once you get all green check marks, don't hit done because I don't know if that published, just hit publish page. We'll publish it. And at this point, the odds of somebody finding this page on their own is pretty much like 0, right? You have to send people to this page, okay? So what I mean by that is you have a website, and like I said, the odds of someone typing in pages.kw.com/Michael Seidel and then all of this other stuff is pretty terrible. But this is what it'll look like when you put this link in your Facebook video or your Facebook ad or your social post.
How do we grab the link to put that in another place? Oh, right, okay, there.
On the page is going to be like your very next one. And then you can just click on it and then just copy and paste it from the bar up here.
Okay, and what did you say was the difference again between hitting done and publish page? When done, actually save it, and publish page, put it out there?
Probably. I always just publish it.
Okay, because it says that'll make it visible to others. I think you,
Yeah, publishing, I mean, so like this page right now, I could send anybody to it. Oh, look at that. See, it has the video there. So you guys can make your own videos and put them on here. That's kind of fun. Do you have like a virtual tour?
okay, that's not countryside though.
Countryside a few years ago.
It is. Gosh, these people live different. So, and something happened. I think I deleted the wrong one. So now we have a lead form that doesn't work. But pretty simple though. The widgets make it really easy. As long as your marketing profile is filled out, you know, a lot of the hard work is done for you. You pick your listing, you put your widgets in the order that you want.
Yeah, that's easy.
Pretty simple stuff. And
Now, once you have it, can you go back and edit it? If you want to make changes, then you can. Oh yeah, there's edit. Okay.
certainly, yeah. You just click on the little thing, edit. You can change the URL, so you can get rid of this whole thing on the end, and you could put like the address, you know, like 123 Main, to make it look a little bit better, so it doesn't have that crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So that's kind of cool. I mean, it still has the whole like pages.kdway.com /
Right.
your name, but at least the
Right.
ending has a the address, so it looks a little bit more official. So a slight little, you know, and then when you're done with it, you can delete it, you can deactivate it. You can deactivate it over there, or you can just simply toggle it,
Okay.
make it inactive, and now nobody can go back to it,
Okay.
right? And then we could just toggle it back, set it active. And the reason why you would want to do that, so I do another way you can use a landing page is for a sign-in, a virtual sign-in for your open houses, when you can do open houses again, if you're doing open houses again. I'm just going to toggle this one active and I'll go to it. All I did was I put a branded header. I put the address up here, and I just put a lead capture, and I changed it to sign in. And what I like about this sign in is that they can't submit it unless they put all the information in there. So
Okay. Does that include putting some kind of a note in there?
it does. That's why I asked them to sign in before they leave. And I say in the note, you know, just tell me what you thought about the property.
Sure.
So that way you're getting feedback, you're getting their name, an email, and their number.
Right.
And if you've attended some of our classes, there's been some heated discussions on whether or not, you know, you should require someone to put all this information in before they'll view the property. I think Judy, you were there for that one open house training.
Yeah, it's,
And while I don't, you know, people will go back and forth on it, I do think it's a good idea to at least be consistent in some way. So if you're asking everybody for this information, you should at least be asking everyone for the information the same way, right?
yes.
At least
That's
request.
actually the important part. You got to be consistent.
Exactly. So just be
But if
consistent.
you do it at the beginning, do it at the end, wherever you do it, you just have to be consistent with what you're doing.
Exactly. So if you do it at the end, they just have to be aware that they can't leave the house. They're literally prisoners until they fill it out. I'm kidding. That's not true. But you should, like I said, be consistent. Is there any questions around how to make a landing page or what you could use them for? Maybe some other reasons, other repurposes.
Yeah, looks pretty easy.
Yeah, the video aspect is very interesting too. I mean, you could make a single page landing page or just around a video that you made, and then run a Facebook ad and have people go look at your video, or just send them directly to YouTube, I guess. But at least it would have, like, you know, your branding around the video, which would be nice. I think the video is probably better in tandem with the listing though.
Have you, Mike, done this with a coming soon? Can, do coming soon show up?
No, and that's only because Bright MLS does not participate and syndicate coming soons to the MLS.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's a problem. A lot of the times for these, like I want to make my brochures and do some advertising when it's in coming soon mode.
Yeah.
And you can't get, you know, this is so easy, but like now,
I think
it's already under contract, you
so
know.
I think that would be a great opportunity to utilize the video then. For now, is my only workaround for that would to be make a great video, make a great coming soon video, and you know, run your ad or run your post, and then direct people to a quick coming soon video. You know, it could just be little snapshots just to give them a little taste of what of the property. The only problem is you might want to show pictures, and there's not really a workaround to put pictures on there quite yet. You know, just like one-off pictures.
Right. Yeah, that's a bummer.
So
It would, if this would do coming soon, it would be great. Otherwise, you gotta like wait till it goes active, and then at midnight, come up with all your marketing, so you have it ready for the next day. But you really want it on coming soon.
We should be able to put coming soons into KWLS and then use that information on our landing pages.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
We should be.
I think we can.
Can we? I don't know.
We just usually don't, because eventually it'll get there, but maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let me do some testing around that and get back to you.
That would be, although still you'd have to upload all the photos. You'd be doing all that anyways, but
you're right. I mean, it would be a very cool value proposition around, like, this is how you do your coming soons. Like, I put out a great social media presence. We're gonna have landing pages. We're gonna have all of this.
Yeah, I mean, this is so easy. The feature's so nice, but yeah, you can't use it.
Exactly. For coming soons.
Yeah, but that's when you want it.
I've seen a lot of single page landing pages, and this is on par, if not just as clean as any of the ones I've seen. So, and I will open it up for questions on this. And if there's no questions on this, I can answer any one-off command questions that anyone has or may have had.
And I don't have any questions on this. It all looks pretty straightforward.
Awesome. Renee or Judy?
No, it's good. Were you going to then show like the difference though to add a page to the existing website?
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, Mike, Renee has got a question in the chat about ordering or sequencing the widgets, I think.
Show how to order the widgets. Yeah, let me go back to the landing page. I didn't want to do that. Let's make it inactive first, just to be sure that we don't get any glitchiness. We'll go to edit, the three little dots, we'll hit edit. So for instance, if you wanted to, you'll click on the, click on this. It has a way, the best way I would say to move them around is, so this is like one whole widget. Like if you wanted the Market Snap up first, I'll just click on the, see how it says like new Market Snap. That's listing, that's Market Snap. Click on it when it says Market Snap. Ooh, don't do that. Don't click too many times. As I click this up arrow, and I believe that should, it should, but it doesn't for whatever reason. But hold the, this little, what do you call it? I don't know, compass arrow, and then just drag it up to the next one, and then drag it in between the two widgets, and that moved it. So it was, before it was below, and now it's above. If you wanted the video first, you do the same thing. Click on video, hold the arrows. You're holding here, you're clicking and you're holding, and then you're just dragging. Technically that little arrow should work, but I mean, I don't know why it doesn't.
That'll scare everybody off. First video.
Yeah, exactly. So you can put the video first, then the snap, whatever order. Does that help? Thanks, awesome. Okay, let's go back. No. So adding a page to your website is not, making the pages is just fine.
Yeah, I think I did one before. You showed us how to do the testimonial one, and I made it, and I couldn't figure out how to then add it on to.
Okay, so if you already have it made, let's just assume you made the page, right? Because making it is exactly like making that.
Right, yeah, we don't need to go through that again.
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to click on Site and App Settings. And then we have all these options.
I'm sorry, click on what?
So from landing pages, when you're on landing pages, click on Site and App Settings. It's right next to Create a New Site.
Oh, okay.
And then we have these different options. We have General, we have URLs, Featured Listings, Theme, and Site Pages.
Okay.
So click on Site Pages. And now this shows all the pages that are on our site. Right? So to add a page, we're going to click the Add Page. And it's going to put a list of all the different agent site pages that we have available to us that aren't already part of our website. So then you'll just find the one that you made, you'll click it, and then review.
Are some of these, did you make Keller Mortgage, or is that a standard one that you could just add?
No, I made that one. That one's a pretty.
Okay, so you made all of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one has some HTML formatting in there that I was messing around with.
Okay.
Yeah, so you click Add Page, look for the one you want, and then continue. And then you would just go through. Page title would be, how did we do? I don't know. What's a good, asking someone for a review? Tell us how awesome we are. And then the slug, you want to see, that page title is too long. I'm gonna just leave a review.
Yeah, that's fine.
Leave a review, and I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Slugs need to have dashes in between the words.
Okay.
And as you can see, it shows you what the URL is going to look like. And the reason why you want to do that is just like any web page, the slug just needs to be relevant to the page title.
Okay.
And then just some SEO description, Use for real estate in Northern Virginia, or even Cascades, or countryside. Keeping in mind, I have a very loose understanding of SEO. And then we would save page changes, and it would be added to your site.
Okay. And then the other question, okay, so you have right now, show us some love, Keller Mortgage, about me, these other pages. If you wanted to go in and edit those and make a change to an existing page, where do you go to try to edit? Is that from this page here?
That's actually going to be in Designs. I know. So in Designs, all of your agent site pages are going to be, you click agent site here at the top, and Designs is right in between reports and above listings.
Okay.
These are all the pages that are currently published on your website.
Okay. And then you just click on those, edit it, save it, and it's automatically published, or do you need to republish it on your web page then?
You'll update it. You'll make your updates and then hit save changes.
Okay. And once you do save changes, you should be able to go out and hit your website and see the change.
Mm-hmm.
It just appear published. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, so as you can see, like, this is just like a bunch of HTML code in there to
Right.
And I didn't write it. I just copy and pasted it from someone who did. It's a lot of code. Jeez.
I used to write that fun stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know what any of it means. A guy was like, "Hey, copy and paste this, and this will pop up." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll try that." But keeping in mind, more widgets and more functionality are coming to landing pages and websites. And usually, and we'll probably see an uptick in a lot of bigger releases. And then I think I mentioned this in the team meeting, but in the next month or so, month and a half, we're gonna see a lot of big releases. Mega Camp's coming up middle of August. So
They're not still doing that, are they?
I think it's gonna be a virtual Mega Camp.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not having people show up in Austin.
No, because Texas is experiencing like higher rates of positive tests every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the governor told everybody to stay home.
Yeah. My son's supposed to be moving out there. We just delayed it. He's got a job in Dallas, but he's been working from home here.
It's not
They
quite
told him not to come. They're not going to be going into the office, delaying it.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Florida, but nothing's as bad as Florida in general. All right, any other questions I can help answer?
None for right now. Thanks. I appreciate this.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Glad
Not until we try to do it ourselves and realize we can't.
Exactly.
Judy, that is so true.
Yeah. I mean, just as he was doing that, it's like he gets a step ahead of me and all of a sudden I'm stuck. I'm like, I can't even get to where you are.
So answers.kw.com is a really great resource. Answers.kw.com.
Yeah, you know what? They're not updating the answers as quickly as the software, though. I've noticed some of the answers are, you go try to do what they say, and they're making so many changes. They're just not keeping up then with the documentation.
But and I just know that there was, some agents that wanted more of a written walkthrough, and so this is a good mix because they put some videos and they put it step by step. So I think once the most of command is more stable and everything is, then they're just getting to the point of bug fixes. For the most part, I mean, this was only updated 2 months ago, so this is probably still pretty relevant stuff. So, but like I said, I always like to check here first because there's stuff where I get stuck.
Right.
I'll look at some of these walkthroughs.
How did you get here again to the KW Answers? Where was that from?
Answers.kw.com.
Okay, so you typed it in and it wasn't a button?
No, just
okay. Answers.kw.
I would just, make a bookmark.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I appreciate all your guys' time.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you for showing up.
Likewise. Thank you. This was a great help.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, guys. It's going to be posted on the Facebook group like all the other ones. So if you want to go back and watch it again, feel free.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Everybody have a good day.
Hey, you too.
You too.
Good rest of your week.